You know, we said we reserve the right to change our mind. We're painting this colour.
And the rain. I don't know the lyrics. That was the ice skating song. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. This is episode 47, take 2. Because yesterday we filmed the whole thing and our microphones were dead. I know, really annoying. Well, anyway, here we are. Welcome to the next episode of our house renovation. Should we stop and check that that's recording, actually?
Yes.
What are we doing this week?
What are we doing this week? Well, we should talk about the fact that we've painted.
I know. We did say we reserved the right to change our minds. And we did change our minds. Didn't last very long, actually. Yes, we're painting this room. They've started.
We completely fell in love with the bare plaster, as you know, if you watched last week's video. And it looked gorgeous and warm and textural. But here's the thing, we went back to our original plans and this room's going to have a lot of warm wood here. It's going to have flooring that is wooden. It's got that gorgeous, rich colour on the windows. In the overall balance of things, it was a little bit the mud in the water, the plastered walls, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a phrase that we use all the time with our clients when we're designing schemes. The mud in the water, there's often one element that creates mud in the water that stops it being clean and crisp. And I think the plaster, although I'm looking at it this morning and it does look beautiful, it is the mud in the water. And I think when all the warm woods are in, we need a clean, crisp foil for all that wood. So,
speaking of warm wood, here is a piece. This is a sample that has arrived. This is sapele, and yeah, it's a hardwood, and it's got this gorgeous, rich, reddish brown tone. And we want this whole elevation to be storage, bookcase, TV inbuilt. There's going to be a storage cupboard with a sliding pocket door,
bathroom,
and the bathroom. So it's going to be like this whole elevation of timber, which is going to be beautiful and rich and deep in colour. And also it's going to be sort of multi-layered because we went to this wonderful exhibition at the Barbican Centre. Who doesn't get inspired by the Barbican Centre? And it had, as the exhibition build, they had made these sort of theatrical flats, as it were, so you could see the construction on the back, and then on the front face was a flat, beautiful finish with artwork on it. And we just loved that.
Well, I think our background, as you may or may not know, both of us were actors. We trained as actors, we studied that, we did that for 10 years, and that's how we met. So I think often we're drawn to something that reminds us of that. And I love this idea of like front of house, back of house, backstage. So yeah, this whole thing is going to be like a sort of set build, but beautifully crafted from hopefully this lovely wood. We've got loads of samples. We've ordered loads of samples and they've just started to arrive. So that's coming soon.
We always like to get a bit of theatre into our designs, don't we? That sort of reveal moment, and this reveal moment will be, we can see the construction on the outside, and on the inside, it's beautiful and perfectly formed like a little jewel box. Love that. Yeah. I love those different layers because nobody lives front of house all the time. Sometimes you live back of house, and it's nice to kind of embrace that. What are you going to get from this episode? Well, you're going to get a lot of metal, I've realised, because as we joined the dots and started talking about it, this week has all been about metal.
Yes, heavy metal, indeed. We got out of the build. We literally physically left and did some shopping. Lots of things, exciting things that we found this week. And we're going to show some of them to you, or at least we're going to tell you about them because they're not all physically here at the moment.
Cue montage.
Montage.
It's really important to get out of the house sometimes. I think we were going stir crazy, and it is top floor February, even though I can't bear that phrase this week.
The rod, the cross that you shall die on. It's top floor February, and the first week of March, I think, is where we'll be. Anyway, enough of that. So we went out shopping. We went to Hackney. We went over to West London. We went to the peanut vendor where Russell found a door. Yes, a door.
I've been researching doors endlessly, probably for over 9 months, because we knew that
We need
there
two.
are very few opportunities in this house for like big like moments of drama, and there are two specific doors downstairs that actually have to be fire doors, which is quite frustrating. FD30, so that gives you 30 minutes of protection from fire, because it's between a kitchen and a living space, and we're on 3 floors. If you wanted all that info,
That's
go.
why they have to be fire
That's
doors.
why they have to be fire doors, but they can also be exciting, and they will be.
They will, well, one of them will be at least. So in my head, I always wanted the 2 doors because they're like either side of the kitchen. I was obsessed with symmetry. I wanted them to match. Russell didn't think that they needed to match. One leads upstairs to a public space, which is our living space, and then one leads downstairs to our bedroom, which is more of a private space.
I think it's quite key. I feel like let's talk about that, because symmetry is something that everyone wants to achieve so often in their projects. It's a really key issue, isn't it? And I was trying to suggest that we move away from symmetry on this one issue. And because it's such a strong vista when you walk in the front door, I completely get why symmetry would be amazing, because you walk in the front door and this is the first thing you're going to see downstairs. Is these sort of 2 doors with the kitchen in the middle. But the room is not symmetrical. The room is a weird wedge shape. True. So I was trying to kind of embrace the weirdness of the actual room itself.
Well, and I think often something presents itself to you. You weren't necessarily looking for it. And I think this is what happened with this door. We both grew up watching loads of like 80s movies. Russell was more obsessed with like sci-fi, Prometheus. That's obviously not 80s, but you know what I mean, like that genre.
It's Dark Crystal and Labyrinth for me. It's the Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. I love fantasy and sci-fi, and where the two meet is very exciting. And Dune, all of the set design in the new Dune movie is incredible, and the old Dune movie actually, for that matter. If you haven't seen the original David Lynch, go watch it. But we love all of that intricacy and how they've created new cultures, but sort of pulled from different cultures. And so we wanted to bring a little bit of sci-fi fantasy into the house without it being sort of obvious.
Like a theatre set.
Like a theatre set.
Like a literal film set or whatever. Well, anyway, we found this door. Russell sent me a photo of it and I was like, okay, yeah, we have to go and see it. It's really beautiful. It's brutalist 70s, is it?
I think it's 60s, 70s. I mean, who knows? But
aluminium, cast aluminium. It's like really thin. So anyway, we went and saw it. It's the wrong size. Completely fell in love with it and bought it. So we're going to have it made to fit.
It's that thing, you know, when you know, you know. And sometimes when you're looking for vintage, you just have to let it present itself to you. I mean, we did actually do a lot of research and go hunting for this one. But when we saw it, we just knew. So the door is beautiful. It's solid aluminium cast in sand, and it's got this gorgeous deep texture, which offers the room itself loads of lovely texture. It's sci-fi, it's fantasy. We absolutely love it.
Yeah, well, we've mocked it up so we can pop that in. While we were there, we also saw a vintage light, a wall light, that we didn't actually buy at the time. And then when we came home and spoke about it, we were both like, why didn't we buy that? So we went back and bought that as well, but it hasn't been delivered yet. But
if it stays with you, you know you've got
yeah,
to.
Exactly. You can't stop thinking about it. And we've got so many wall light opportunities in this house that I want them all to be like special.
Yeah. Well, this one in particular is an uplighter, which is really useful because it's a vintage piece, but it's going to do a really functional job of throwing light upwards.
Lighting the ceiling.
Lighting this gorgeous ceiling. Perfect.
So that was the peanut vendor. That was in Hackney. We had so much fun there, and very much needed to get out of the sort of doldrums of build and dust and look at some pretty things.
And then where did we go? We went to Vitruvius over in northwest London, and we've known Vitruvius for years, followed everything that they do, and we had used some of their Iroko wood in a project that we designed for a client about 10 years ago.
Kitchen worktop.
Yeah, but we've never been there since. No. So we thought it was long overdue.
Well, Instagram got us, didn't it? They'd shared an image of a light like 2 nights ago. And Russell shared it with me and we were like, oh my God, this looks amazing. We were like DMing them to like, please don't sell this. We're going to try and come and see it tomorrow, which we did. And it was just nuts. It wasn't anything like what we were looking for. I didn't think we were going to go for something like that. I thought we were going to have something like really minimal and like simple or like new. Anyway,
And also,
nuts.
on our bingo card this month was top floor February, so I don't know what business we had picking a light
For our
for the
kitchen.
ground floor. Is it still top floor February?
I mean, it is, and as you can see, a week to go, we're not finished.
But sometimes you've just got to go with it because it happens, and it presented itself to us, and we had to.
Yeah, and it's really cool. It's French, like 1930s, maybe deco. It almost looks like it could have been made today. I don't know. It's just wild. You have to see it.
The team there think it may have come out of a Lalique store.
Yeah, in
but
Paris.
Which, I mean, who knows? That would be amazing. What a gorgeous story. But it does have that look about it. It's sort of, it's got this retrofuturism feel about it. That's a little bit, trendy. But
yeah, and constructivist. You can see how it's put together almost. It's really unusual, really cool, really beautiful, really big. It's like 1.2 meters.
Yeah.
So scale-wise, it's incredible. Anyway, we love it.
And in terms of doing that thing that we're talking about, of not trying to ape sci-fi or fantasy, but maybe just having a little flavour of it, this light absolutely nails it because it kind of looks like it's come from a spacecraft as well. It's kind of, the shape of it is otherworldly.
Their description of it online was like, it looks like a rocket taking off. And it sort of does. Anyway, we love it. We hope you like it too.
It also has a touch of Victoriana.
It does.
Before we move on, I feel like the building's heritage is Victorian, obviously. And so, in a way, there's something expected about particularly the glass part of this light.
Yeah.
But it feels very incongruous in the metallic setting that we're putting it into.
Yeah, it's mad. So we didn't go looking for it, but it found us. Continuing with the theme of metal,
metal has become a big thing this week. It's like everything that we're looking for. We're obviously like magpies this week. We're drawn to big metal things, and they keep coming to us. So here they all are.
Yeah, the third thing was a loo. We've got 3 loos in this house, more than our previous house, which was twice the size. So it seems rather bizarre. But yeah, I've just lifted my foot up and you see my awful slippers. A loo. I was obsessed with having like a steel toilet, giving like public loo vibes, and actually, or like hospitality, like a commercial setting. When you look for them online, they're so expensive. I think probably because they have to work hard and last a long time, and like in train stations and stuff like that. They're so expensive. We couldn't find one. We found one that we liked that was reasonably affordable, and then bought it. And then they emailed us and said it's going to be 12 weeks delivery. It's not actually in stock, so we cancelled that. And then Russell found one on eBay.
Well, it said that it was found in the back of a storage unit and had never been used. I mean, that's comforting given the fact that it was a toilet. But it did look like it had quite a difficult life.
Definitely been out of its box.
But it's stainless steel, so completely bulletproof, as it were. And thankfully, when it arrived, it hadn't been used.
Looks good.
It still had its kind of clean, empty pipes, and it was lovely. So what a relief. And I think when you first said to me, I want a stainless steel toilet, I don't think you were thinking we want it to look like a public toilet. I think that's actually subsequently what people have said about it, i.e. the builders. But actually, you just wanted that materiality of the toilet, didn't you? And it kind of, because that room is such a small nugget, it having a really strong personality is quite fun.
Yeah, it's that classic downstairs loo, isn't it? It does throw up a problem of it doesn't come with a toilet seat, and there are no nice. Well, no one wants to sit on a stainless steel anyway; it'd be cold. So I think we're going to try and have something made from wood, aren't we? Like
it'll be made from tropical hardwood, and that is something a bit like a sort of boat toilet that has a kind of like yeah. So there will be a warmer seat. You won't be sitting on cold metal.
Anyway, I know, it's mad. It's really cool. I'm very happy with it, and I'm glad that we have it. I feel like it'll be a nice little surprise.
Our builder hates us. He's like, what on earth are you doing to me? I don't want to fit this toilet. It's awful. I hate it. It looks like it's come from a motorway service station. But we're having it, so we love it.
It's cool. It's going to be very cool. My feet. It's actually going to be like that.
Speaking of which, what about this metal beam above our heads?
Oh God.
Come on, get one pull up out of it. Come on.
I actually can't pull myself up. I can't even let go of my legs. I've got no upper body strength at all.
Anyway, that steel beam is a key feature in this room. So there is metal happening, and obviously the rods that we showed you last week as well. But that beam runs from the front to the back of the house. It's the heaviest piece in the entire house, and we're leaving it exposed.
But we've got to paint it.
We have to paint it with intumescent
Intumescent paint.
but it will still be a gorgeous colour, probably more similar to the windows than this colour, but still in the red vein. So metal everywhere in
It's
this
happening.
house.
Yeah. Yes.
We're both avoiding the phrase top floor February. Why are we doing that, Jordan?
I wasn't avoiding it at all.
Okay.
You were avoiding it. It is top floor February. We've said it now. It's out there.
I'm regretting top floor February.
It was ambitious. And we still have a week left.
It will sort itself out. It always wobbles.
That's it.
And what's happening next week?
Well, the room will be painted. I'm hoping the damn underfloor heating and the flooring starts to go down. A bathroom will appear.
We will start to see the shower going in and the toilet going in through there, and we will start to see the walls happening. So
it's moving apace.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us for our heavy metal moment.
Thanks for watching.